Shivangi Sarda is also joining us on the show to discuss technicals and F&O. Shivangi, good morning to you. Mr. Bhasin is also here. Shivangi, just a week back, Kunal and Nikunj were actually discussing how short positions in our market were nudging at 14-year high levels. And that was coinciding with that 21,800, 850 level, which we just saw about 10 days back. Since then, not only the Nifty has recovered sharply, but even the short position has actually reduced by 1.5 2 lakh shares. And now that this week we are going into exit polls on Saturday, does it give ammunition to the bulls to see further piling of longs or even covering of those short positions which are still existing in the system?
Very good morning, Ajay, and the panelists, and thank you for having me. So we have seen that there has been remarkable comeback of the bulls, and in fact, from the last 10 trading sessions, we've seen consistently that bulls have been participating, and how the put call ratio has now stabilizing and now hovering near above 1 levels, which clearly indicates that put writers have created a very good base at this levels. And we've touched fresh all-time high, and even then we've seen that longs are being continuously added. On the weekly basis, we've given a consolidation breakout of the last 15 odd weeks. So over and above, the setup looks quite positive, even if it's technical or derivative wise, and we are expecting a more run over here. Of course, the FIIs had broken their selling streak of the last 14 sessions, but they are back to selling again, of course, with lesser magnitude this time. And we have seen that the next levels are 22,350 odd levels, with a support near 22,900 zones.
Okay, that's the take coming in on how the market setup is looking like. Let's welcome on board Sanjeev Bhasin as well. Sanjeev, hi, good morning. Done with the Delhi voting, and it seems like for the markets, large caps are the way to go. What a great call in HDFC Bank. Kunal was also telling us that it's now poised for a breakout.
Yeah, good morning, Aisha. So all set for the big event. The dumb money which exited so sharply and saw short positions covered in 2 days on the back of the record RBI dividend. That means that banks' credit default ratio should improve and so on. And valuations in private banks were extremely attractive. We still think HDFC Bank is going to be a market leader. If this market corrects, HDFC Bank will not fall. It will move up gradually. But Aisha, just to take it with a pinch of salt, I think we are fully priced. Take home some money before the event. Don't leave anything on the table. Metals and proxy of some of the other players have played out fully. I think it's time to take home some money on PSUs. So I would be on the sideline encashing some of my picks. But yes, we are always there, and we always like to pick stocks. Some of our players, Ratan India, Vodafone, uh, Vedanta, Sale, Nalco have played out brilliantly. We still think there is upside there. So be stock specific. Don't place too much stress on the index, because I think you could be headed for one bout of volatility which could see 500-700 points on the downside.
Hi, morning. And we were just tracking some of the earnings within the pharma space, and there has been a clear turnaround. Torrent Pharma, for instance, Divi's or Aurobindo, that came out with their quarterly numbers. What's your sense as to how some of these companies have performed, and where does the preference lie?
Yeah, good morning, Avan. But the stocks have played out like that. 450, Aurobindo is now 1250, and even Divi's from less than 3000 is back to 4300. I still think Divi's is a very good play on contract farming, and that will continue. Aurobindo's got a new lease of life in the injectables market. They are doing extremely well there. But like I said, Avan, the price is not in my favor. So I would rather be in FMCG, in select specialty chemical, in select real estate stocks. That is where we are more bullish. The whole AB Capital Group, the AB Group, Ultratech, Grasim, Vodafone, AB Capital, that is where I think the unbundling will come. But on pharma, yeah, like you said, proof of the pudding is that if you bought those stocks when the earnings were weak, say about a year back, you've been richly rewarded.
Okay, Shivangi, have to get you in on the charts of some of these pharma names. What's looking attractive? What can our viewers go long on right now?
So of course, looking at the pharma space, we've seen selective pockets are showing, quite a lot of strength, and of course, this being a high beta sector as a whole, we need to keep our stop losses in mind as well. So I'm looking at Cipla for that matter, and I am seeing that the stock is trading well above its key exponential daily averages. And of course, there has been a good amount of sustainable buying in the last 4 weeks on the weekly chart as well. So this is one stock which is stable and looking promising for 1550 odd levels for a stop near 1450 levels.
Coming back to the Nifty question once again, there are such a lot of triggers lined up. A lot of government data is also coming this week. We see polls happen. If one was a kind of a bullish stance, holding a bullish stance right now, will it be safe to go towards 23,500 that kind of zone as far as call option is concerned?
So definitely there is quite a lot of bullishness, but we are heading towards an important event, and volatility index is also at its 20 months high zones and increasing day by day. So of course we need to keep certain risk management on cards as well. 22,350 is the immediate level that we're looking for in this week for this expiry. Of course, it's monthly expiry week, so volatility will be higher than usual, and we need to, of course, keep the stop losses in mind as well. One should, however, go for strategy based to be on the safer side and to, completely sort of even ride the movement with a little bit of head.
Okay, Shivangi, we'll let you go on that note. Thanks as always for taking the time out and joining in.